guys, welcome to Wildfire Online, week 13. Week 13, oh my word, how many weeks have we been doing this? It just gets more and more exciting every single week. I'm so excited to chat to you guys in the live chat below. If you're not already in the live chat, what are you doing? There was like 1 million comments in the live chat last week, and don't check that, just trust me. And you know, it's so easy to get. You literally just sign into YouTube, click live chat, and you're there. All of a sudden, you've got friends, you've got new friends, you've got leaders, so many people to talk to. It's so exciting. What have we got coming up tonight? We've got worship, we've got games, we've got entertainment, we've got interactive, we've got an incredible message coming to you from Iona Wingfield that's so relevant for now, in this current season, and so relevant for your life moving forward. But before we do anything else, let's talk about the challenge from last week. It was all about the domino effect, things tipping things over and stuff. And you know what? I thought I would show you before anything else. This is pretty spectacular, alright? This is my entry. Okay guys, so I've practiced this loads of times, I've absolutely perfected it. What we're going to do is we're going to tip this one, it's going to hit this one, hit this one, hit this one. It's going to knock the glass and it's going to fit perfectly on that ball. Let's go. Oh. Good times. Unbelievably, that one actually didn't make it into the final cup. I know, I'm as angry as you are about it because that was, I mean, I don't want to be biased, but I would say that was a 10 out of 10, okay? Let's see what you guys sent in and see if it's better than what I did.
So here's our attempt at the cause and effect domino run thing. Thomas is ready with another camera.
Let's go.
Yep.
Awkward, isn't it? I mean, the Carter's one just was better than mine, wasn't it? I'm only joking, I'm so happy for them. That was flipping unbelievable. You guys are definitely our winners from this week. You obviously put a huge amount of effort in, huge amount of time. I want you guys to put in the chat below, how long did that actually take you? Did it take more than one attempt? Did it take loads of time to plan? I would love to know from the cars, how long did that actually take? That was unbelievable. Anyway, if you want to see what next week's challenge is, you need to stick around till the end of tonight. And what's coming up next? Well, we have our entertainment and interactive stuff. Last week, we left it on a bit of a cliffhanger. We were in a bit of a race around Lancaster, some of the leaders and some of the young people, to see who could go to all the locations based on the clues that they were given. And we're going to see the conclusion of that this week, and we're going to see who wins. I'm supporting me, no surprises there. Who are you guys supporting? Put in the chat below, and let's hand over to Matt Dugdale.
Hey Wildfire, it is great to see you guys again, and I hope you are as excited as I am because today we get to finish our race. Last week, me and a few other leaders started the scavenger hunt race to end all scavenger hunt races, and this week we get to see who won it. So keep your eyes on the screen, and without any more delay, we're going to go straight back into the race.
I'm the best. I'm the champion. I'm speed.
Let's go.
Wait, guys, do you want to sit with us? We're just.
Right, let's do it. Quick. Right, sit in storage. Quick.
Let's go.
Alright, the riddle to our third location. Let's get it up! Take a spin on the worship team. Alright. The Building built by a lord for his wife. Built by a lord. Oh no, I know what it is. It's flipping Ashton Memorial. Man, I am so clever. You think I'm so clever? Flipping heck. Well, let's go!
Oh, let's let Elsie see the ducks for a bit. Oh, where's the duckies?
You know where that would go nice with? Some hoisin sauce and a pancake.
Where's the duckies? Oh, how lovely is this? Can you see the duckies? Yeah, quack, quack, quack. Quack, quack.
Okay, why aren't we going to the town hall again?
Don't worry, me and Photoshop have sorted that one.
Okay, is that not cheating?
Just go.
Okay.
Right, we're at Ashton Memorial, well, almost Winston's Park, so we have to fucking trek it up. Thank you very much, Jared, for giving us this morning walk. It's only a contact, right? It's not a walk. Look at this, flipping competitive nuts over here. Look at them, when we're just chilling to the victory. Just chilling. You know what I mean? Oh, that guy's gonna try and run us over. Quick, run!
Why are those guys running?
Why is Isaac so much faster than Iona?
What is going on here? They've not even gone to the memorial yet. Playing with the ducks. What is happening? What is actually happening? Look at these two jokers.
Oh, do you want to stop for a picnic with
Absolute
us?
clowns. We've actually.
We thought we might sit in the sun and have some lunch.
That sounds nice. Nice for a loser.
Yeah.
Look, there's the Ashton Memorial.
It's,
Should we take a family selfie?
yeah. Smile.
Cheese, Elsie! Now smile. Elsie! Mwah.
Okay, the next clue is a building in the past you would have wanted to be inside, but now you want to be outside.
You don't want to
There's
be.
a Jared sentence.
You don't want to be in it. Prison?
What about like Lancaster Castle?
Oh yeah, because you would have wanted to be in there, whereas you never wanted to be in the
that's
prison.
good.
Right, the castle. Okay, put the pen away then.
In Jared's opinion, the dwelling place of the second greatest man to ever have lived after Jesus.
It's
Jared.
just gonna be Jared's house, isn't it?
Flipping Jared. To go down because I don't want to get his house number in. But you can't mistake that purple door anywhere. And down that.
Wow, it's pretty. They're really taking time to look at the castle.
It looks like a just like a castle, isn't it? Really?
Well, should we get out?
Nah.
Yeah, we could have a nice family selfie in front of that. What do you mean, nah? Not that part of the challenge.
Look at that. What a wonderful trip to a castle. Hi.
This one. Okay. Right. Ready? Set. Go. Just here at the finish line. I've just sent off the location to everyone. So it's going to be a really close race. So I'm looking forward to see who wins.
Right,
So Jared has just sent through the final location.
right.
It's Rylands Park.
Rylands Park. I know
Yeah.
where that is. Right,
You know
put
where
it in
that
the
is? Okay,
postcode.
I'll put it in.
Get going.
Right, Jared sent Rylands Park. Let's go. Come on, you're annoying me now. Go! We're winning, we must be winning. We've passed them all. Come on.
We're almost there. Stop screaming. All right. Well, we're not far from that, so we'll head to the final location now, shall we?
Speaking of not being far from things, I need a wee.
Oh, well, we could start, but I don't think really any toilets around here.
Oh, there's a tasty looking tree. I'm gonna go and have a wee over there.
That weed in a tree.
Nah, that's a good looking tree for a wee, that.
Why are you slowing down? They're right behind us. Come on, we can win this. Quick!
I can't control traffic, Mother!
We should overtake these guys.
Nah, it's no rush. It's fine. Yeah, they're having a flipping lovely time. Look
What
at
are
these
they
guys.
doing? Why are they on this bit of road? I think we should overtake everyone else's.
Nah, it's fine. I do it. Are we done now? Are we alright now?
We're definitely going to win.
Yeah, we're almost at the finishing
We
point
have
already.
such a good technique, such a good strategy. Absolutely.
The amount of efficiency we brought to this, like this has to be a win. This has to be a win.
I reckon Hannah and Andy will last as well. Hours for it.
Oh,
Been dawdling around that park.
throwing bread at ducks, like.
Yeet.
And in first place is Han and Andy. An incredible effort, I'm not gonna lie. Well done. Victory. Hey, they're well happy. You can see on their faces. Congratulations, well done for winning. How are you feeling?
Yeah, this is great. Andy's just going to start for a wee in here, everyone.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you've done really well. I'm really surprised you've won. I sort of hoped you didn't, but never mind. Well, if you want to pull up, and we'll wait for the next people to see.
Yeah, okay.
But
Elsie,
well
come
done.
back. Say hello.
Oh, see if I can get a good shot of her.
Are we the first here?
Oh, you are having a laugh! No way! How can they be first? Hannah and Andy, they were like walking, strolling, and they've got a baby.
She's fuming,
Second, I'm fuming.
seething, she's frothing at the mouth. She might have rabies, who knows? Go on, pull up. Disappointing. We'll be waiting for the next people. This has been a really close race.
I reckon
We've definitely won. 100%.
100%. Wait a second.
Is that a joke?
What the heck? No. But we were like really efficient though.
That's an absolute joke.
A joke, a disgrace. They're fuming, absolutely fuming. And just for the last place, Johnny and Abby, obviously their teamwork skills have not provided, and they're just a bit of a letdown.
Heyo, where we are at the finish line. We've definitely won this. There is not a chance that we are not first. Oh, mate. What do you mean?
I will last, I told you.
What do you mean they're all here already? Cheat!
And finally, the losers, fourth place, disgusting. Got some breaking news. News just in. Paula, the disgrace, was cheating. And she photoshopped one of her photos, so they've been disqualified. So Isaac and Iona are second, and Johnny and Abby are third. So yeah, disgusting.
No way.
Horrible.
Well, that's that, I guess.
How did we lose?
I haven't got a clue, to be honest, mate.
This doesn't make sense to me. Like we did it so well though.
I know. I thought first place was too good to be true, so I'm happy with second.
Oh, I can't believe we lost. Flipping heck. Fourth place. Well, actually third because Paula cheated, of course. Said Paula and Matt would cheat or do something.
No, you said everyone cheated.
Everyone else did
solely
cheat.
fair.
Yeah, no, we should have won. We actually did win, I think. I think everyone else. I think for you.
Yeah, how's that?
Definitely.
How's that?
Well, I'm just the best, so we must have won. Do you know what I mean?
No, not really, no. It's not really that good.
Well, I see how it is.
It's true, innit?
Right, I've had enough of this.
What are we hitting for?
Going, I'm leaving.
I don't want to come with you.
What do you mean?
Don't really want to be with you anymore.
Right, go then.
We'll do.
Leave.
We'll leave.
I'm leaving. Seatbelt. Now I'm leaving.
Well, I guess no one expected that ending. Han and Andy, even though they were strolling, absolutely smashed that. Paula cheated, everyone expected that, and rumour has it, Abby Carter is still walking home to this day. She hasn't been seen in a week. But anywho, we are going to head through to the interactive section now, so keep your eyes on the screen as we go through to Ruben Wingfield.
Hey guys, and welcome to the interactive section of Wildfire Online. Tonight's game is Missing Link. Okay, so this time I'm not going to put a rule slide up because it's just really simple. The rules are type what you think the answer is. But now, let's give you a little bit of an example. Here we go. Now that we've seen an example, let's get on with the game.
guys for taking part in the interactive section. Now, back to the programme.
Hey, winning the trophy. Look at this. Look at this. It's not even a trophy. It's just like I think it's like a giant candle holder or something. Didn't even get a trophy. But I tell you what I did get. I got a deep sense of satisfaction at beating Iona, Johnny, Matt, all these people all by myself. And yeah, Hannah and Elsa were in the car as well. But ultimately, I won without even trying. How amazing. How good is that? It's like the best thing that's ever happened. You can put in the comments below if you want. Andy is great. And, I don't know why no one's typing. That's okay. Never mind. The entertainment slot this week was so good. Thank you so much. Let's say thanks to the team because they put so much work into that. We've got something great coming next week as well. And well done to the people who won the interactive section as well. Next up in the service is my favourite part of the service. We're going to the worship. I cannot wait to get into the presence of God, to glorify Him, to tell Him how much we love Him, for Him, how much He does in our life. And let's just get ready because we're going to sing 2 incredible songs. One of them is one of my favourite songs called As You Find Me. And let's just press in, focus, and let's glorify God. Let's hand over to Johnny and Melissa.
Hey everyone, I don't know how your week's been, but I do know that God has been with you through it all. So whether it's been great or not so great, hey, let's give everything to Him tonight. Let's give Him our strengths, our weaknesses, our good bits, our bad bits, because actually He cares. And He loves you so much tonight. So, hey, let's sing this song together. Before I spoke a word, you were singing on me. And you have been so, so good to me. Before I took a breath, you breathed your life in me. And you have been so, so kind to me. And oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. And oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99. And I couldn't earn it, and I don't deserve it, but still you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Yeah. When I was your foe, still your love fought for me. And you have been so, so good to me. When I found no one, you played it all for me. You have been so, so kind to me. And oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. And oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99. And I couldn't earn it, and I don't deserve it, but still you give yourself away. And oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. No shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me.
There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. No, it chases me down, fights till I found, leaves at 99, and I couldn't earn it, and I don't deserve it, but still you give yourself away. And oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God.
How good is God's love? That He never once leaves us, He never once forsakes us, but He's always chasing after us. He's always chasing after you, and He wants your heart tonight. Hey, come on, let's sing. I've been strong and I've been broken within a moment. I've been faithful and I've been reckless at every bend. I've held everything together and watched it shatter. I've stood tall and I have crumbled in the same breath. I have wrestled and I have trembled towards surrender. As my heart had drifted on again. Found a blessing till I've been desperate to find redemption. But every time I turn around, oh, you're still there. And I was found before I was lost. I was yours before I was not. There's grace to spare for all my mistakes, and that part just wrecks me.
I know I don't deserve this kind of love, but somehow this kind of love is who you are. It's a grace I can never add up to be somebody you still want, but somehow you love me as you find me.
Who am I to think your glory needs my praises? But if this borrowed breath is yours, Lord, take it all. You are faithful and you are gracious, and I'm just grateful to think you don't need a single thing till you want my heart. I'm so grateful for that tonight. That I was found before I was lost, and I was yours before I was not. You wear the scars
for all my mistakes, and that part just wrecked me. I don't deserve this kind of love, but somehow this kind of love is who you are. It's a grace I can never add up to be somebody you still want, but somehow you love me as you find me. 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 You love me as, and your love's too good to leave me. 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 If you were mine, I won't second guess, 'cause I need your love more than anything. And I'm yours. Your love's too good to leave me here. Your love's too good to leave me. If you were my heart, then I won't second guess, 'cause I need your love more than anything. And I'm yours. Your love's too good to leave me. Yeah. Your love's too good to leave me. I don't deserve this kind of love, but somehow this kind of love is who you are. It's a grace I can never add up to be somebody you still want, but somehow you love me as you find me.
Wow, so good to worship with you guys. And now we're going to pray together. Don't switch off in this moment. Prayer is powerful. Don't go checking your apps. Don't go off the video. Like, this is for you. Prayer is powerful. And I have a verse which I absolutely love that is all about prayer, and it's Philippians 4:6. It says, don't worry about anything, instead pray about everything. It says, tell God what you need and thank him for all he has done. And the verse goes on and it talks about this peace that we can experience when we do that. And I have used this verse so much in my life, but there's two parts to it. It's not only tell God what you need, which is great and it is part of it, but it's also thank him for all that he has done. So I just thought it would be awesome right now if all of us put as many things in the live chat as we possibly could that we are thankful for. You know, you might be going through a time where you're like, actually I want to focus on what I'm telling God what I need, because I've got so much going on right now. I don't want to focus on the thankful bit, but there is always something to be thankful for. Even in the worst of our circumstance, there's always something to be thankful for. So let's flood the chat with what we are thankful for. And then in a moment, I'm going to just put a little bit of time on the clock for you to pray. Why don't you just close your eyes in that moment? Why don't you focus in and just, you know, you can think about, you can whisper to God, you can speak out loud, tell him what you need, thank him for all he has done. And then we can experience this peace which it says in the Bible, we just can't understand. It comes from God. So let's pray Wildfire together. Jesus, we love you and we just thank you for all of these things that have come up in the chat tonight. God, we are thanking you for family, for friendship, relationships. We're thanking you for being able to see small groups of people. We are thanking you, God, for positive health, and we are thanking you for our houses, our beds, our safe places, amazing food. We're thanking you for fun and extra time with family, and we are just thanking you, Jesus, for who you are, for what you've done and what you give us and the life that you help us to lead. And God, I just pray right now over every single young person. I pray for a great week ahead. I pray for boldness. I pray for courage. I pray for confidence. I pray for like negative feelings to be gone in Jesus' name. I pray for sleep. I pray for great routine. I just pray for a life-changing week, God, that you would get closer to them. They would get closer to you. They would plug into your word and build a relationship with you, God, but also that they would change other people's lives, that they would be a light for you in their worlds. And I pray these things in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. Amen. Thank you guys for praying with me. We love you guys. We love to pray over you all. I believe in you. Get close to God. Keep praying. Keep experiencing that peace that he gives. And let's go to Andy and find out what we are doing next.
Man, how good are our worship team? Flipping unbelievable. I want you to put some gratitude for the worship team down below for helping us get into the presence of God every single week. And, you know, even though we might not be able to meet in person, we're able to worship him wherever we are, and I love that song, and I love As You Find Me. How powerful is that song? And the other thing I wanted to say is really remember, send in your prayer requests, because we genuinely want to pray for the things that you guys are praying for, and send in your praise reports, because you know, when those prayer requests become praise reports, we want to be celebrating with you. We want to be celebrating because we love you guys and we're just here for you and we support you. And yeah, don't forget that. The other thing I wanted to say is we're going to go into an amazing message right now. I'm so excited. This message is so important. I really can't stress this enough. This is so important for the season that we're in, so important for the seasons we're going into, but it's also just really crucial for your age group. I think what Iona's going to be talking to you about today is something that I think a lot of you probably struggle with, so I want you guys to take notes. I want you to be focused. I want you to press in. We're going to hand over to Iona, but before we do, something a little bit special. Let's go.
Living life trapped, stuck behind the prison of your phone, struggling to sleep, constantly walking into lampposts, feeling unproductive. Didn't realize you had a little brother until your mum posted a picture on Facebook. Don't worry, because for only £600 you can have your very own Screen Smasher! They will stop you from texting whilst driving, protect you from falling off a cliff. They'll bring your happiness levels up significantly. Get yours today at www.thisisajokedon'tactuallysmashyourphone.com.
Adverts, am I right? They're flipping everywhere. Can't be dealing with them. Jokes aside, we are still in our Consume series, which is basically just looking at all the things that take up our time, take up our mind, and distract us from our relationship with God. Can I suggest something crazy? Do you think that this little piece of glass that lives in your back pocket has the power to consume your life? Don't get me wrong, I'm not about to rant at you. I'm not about to lecture you about how your phone, how Netflix, how your Xbox is the devil. But it is true that your phone has a lot of power and a lot of influence in your life. Don't you agree? I agree. Good job, Iona. Good word. Preach it, sister. Your phone actually has 30 times the amount of power in it than the computer that got the first man on the moon. Mind blown. Never before in human history have we had the power to FaceTime someone at the other side of the world and change how our face looks completely with a filter. We have never before been able to have knowledge at our very fingertips and entertainment at a swipe. We have never been able to track what we eat, how we sleep, heart rates, calories taken in, and steps taken. Like, it's absolutely crazy, the limitless things that you can do with your phone. But, as the great Uncle Ben said from Spider-Man, R.I.P. Uncle Ben, with great power comes great responsibility. So we have to learn how to use this and not let this use us. The advert before that we watched talked about how a screen can be like a prison. And I thought, oh, what an interesting concept. If you've watched anything on prison series, if you know anyone who's in prison, Yep, you were the crazy uncle. You'll know that if you want to speak to that person, you're going to have to speak to them through a pane of glass. I just thought it was really cool because maybe that's why Americans call these cell phones, because it's like a prison. Because if you become addicted to this, you can spend a heck of a lot of time communicating with other people through 5 inches of glass. This is a weapon of mass distraction. And that's the title of my message today. So if you're taking notes, which you should be, go and get your notebook now and your pen. Write down at the top of the page, weapons of mass distraction. And you might be having conflicting feelings because I literally just listed off 1,000,001 things this thing can do and how it can benefit your life and how amazing it is. But then in the very next breath, I told you that it was a weapon and that it's like a prison. Technology is a weapon. It can either be a tool or it can be a distraction. So I have 3 points today, right? And these 3 points will help you determine whether you're addicted to this, whether you're using it as a tool, whether you're using it as a distraction, okay? So point number 1 is, if technology is a distraction, it will waste your time. If it is a tool, it will enhance your growth. I want you all to do something for me right now, and I'm going to do it for you guys. Go into your settings on your phone, and this is if you're not watching Wildfire on your phone. If you're watching Wildfire on your phone, do this later. And then go and find your screen time. My average screen time is 6 hours. 6 hours a day I spend looking at my screen. And I worked out that actually if I spend 6 hours a day looking at my phone, over the course of my life, I'll end up spending 20 years looking at my phone. Hold the phone. Some of you all aren't even 20. 20 years is like a quarter on average of my life. We better use that time wisely, right? And that doesn't even include the time I spend like playing games or on Netflix or whatever. You get the gist. It's a long time. So how are you using that time? Because I know that some of you spend more than 6 hours on your phone. Like, put down in the chat, what is your average screen time? Are you using your phone to distract you? Are you using your phone and are you wasting time? Or is it helping you to grow? The Bible has something to say about how we spend our time. It says in Ephesians 5:15-16, "Be careful then how you live, not as an unwise person, but as a wise person, making the most of the time, because the days are evil." Time is so precious. I was thinking about this, like, you can spend your money and then you can go to work and earn money, right? But you can't earn time back. Like, you literally just spend time and then it's gone. You can't get it back. You've been given a certain amount of time. You better spend it wisely. Don't hear me wrong. I'm not saying never go on your phone again. What I'm saying is what you're looking at, is what you're listening to, is what you're watching or playing on benefiting your walk with God? Is it making you a better person? Are you more secure after being on your phone? Or are you walking away feeling worse about your life and worse about the world you live in? It says in 1 Corinthians 10:23, "I have the right to do anything you say, but not everything is beneficial. I have the right to do anything, but not everything's constructive." Just because you can doesn't mean you shouldn't. I mean, you should. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. Just because you can listen to that song doesn't mean that you should listen to that song if it's effing and blinding in every other word. Just because everyone else is posting stuff like whatever you're about to post doesn't mean you should. You know that it's not going to benefit you or other people. Just because you're old enough to watch that film doesn't mean that you should. So here is my challenge for you. So under point number 1, right, my challenge. Check who you're following. Check what you're listening to and ask yourself this question. Am I wasting my precious time or am I growing? Are you following along with that Bible study your Connect group leader sent out? Are you watching deeper when it's on Insta? Jared smashed it this week. Thank you, Jared. Are you growing? Are you doing things that are going to make you feel better? Are you following the accounts that are going to feed into your life? Or are you following some trash that is telling you that you need to be slim thick or whatever the kids say nowadays? I don't know. I'm trying alright. You have so much to offer this world, dude. Like, don't be trapped and distracted by a tiny prison. Please don't. Point number 2. If technology is a distraction, you'll compete and compare. If it's a tool, you'll strengthen your relationships. Did you know, quick fact, I love my facts, you know I love my facts, you are 5 times more likely to die from taking a selfie, yes, a selfie, than you are from a shark attack. Like, no joke, people be out here with little tiny Jim and the wife and you come on, close to the edge of the cliff, it's absolutely fine. Yeah, come on, let's take the selfie, the sunset's perfect, fall, dead. That happens. Often. More often than sharks attack humans. That's crazy. And I understand, right? I understand that we want to get our best self on Instagram. No one wants to see Iona Wingfield at 7 o'clock in the morning with her hair everywhere, all greasy, with eye snot and dribble down her chin. No one wants to see that. I'm not posting that. Don't ever ask me to. It's not happening. But do you ever just think, why am I posting this? Like, why do I need to post the perfect picture of myself? Why do I spend so long editing this, getting the right filter and the right lighting? Why am I putting myself in danger to take a picture? Why are you so consumed with scrolling through and looking at everyone else's perfect life? Let me tell you a little secret. The more likes you have on Instagram does not equate to how liked you are in reality. The higher up the ranks you are on that game that you're so invested in does not equate to your success in reality. Let me be the first person to tell you. I like the real you more than I like the Instagram you. That shouldn't be controversial or hard. Like, you're amazing. You're so flipping amazing. And you don't need to flaunt that and make yourself better than you are, because you're amazing as you are. So how can we go from constantly comparing and competing to being content in ourselves? Well, Jesus said in 1 Peter 5 verse 6, "Humble yourself therefore under God's mighty hand, that he might lift you up in due time." What does that mean? Humble yourself. Humbled actually means to make yourself lower than somebody else. Doesn't sound great. Or it could mean to place someone else higher over yourself. It says in Romans 12 verse 10, "Be devoted to one another in love. Honour one another above yourselves." So the next time you're on your phone and you posted that thing and you're fishing for likes, or you want someone to comment saying, "Oh, boo, you look so cute," or the next time you stumble across some inspirational quote which you think is going to make you feel more secure, the best thing that you can do in that moment when you're feeling like you need some value from your Instagram feed, or you need someone to tell you how amazing you are at that game, the best thing that you can do to feel more secure is to encourage somebody else. Put someone else above you. Send someone a message saying, you know what, God's going to do amazing things in your life. Send someone that Bible verse that's been on your heart, that's going to encourage someone. So here's my challenge for point number 2. The challenge is, every time you're on your phone, send somebody something that's going to encourage them and build them up. Right, are you ready for point number 3? Anyway, point number 3, and most important point. If technology is a distraction, it will take you away from what's important. If it is your tool, it will help you get closer to what's important. So it'll either take you away or it'll help you get closer. Is this more important to you than your relationship with God? When this buzzes, do you answer it straight away, even in your quiet time? Is this easier to pick up in the morning when you've woken up than your Bible? Stats have shown that actually 54% of people will look at their social media within minutes of waking up in the morning. Actually, it says that 73% of people will check their social media before doing anything spiritual in the morning. And I am part of that 73%. Like, I am. I'm being honest with you. I'm guilty of this. Like, I'm not perfect. I spend 6 flipping hours on here, for goodness sake. Like, I already admitted to you that this preaches for me too. But something similar happens in the Bible. So in Luke 10, Jesus has this mate called Lazarus, right? And Lazarus has 2 sisters. One's called Mary, one's called Martha. And they're Jesus' mates too. So Jesus is a busy guy and he goes to lots of different towns all the time, like healing people and preaching and whatever else. And he was passing through the town where this family lived, and he thought, oh, perfect opportunity to go to my mate's house, have some food, chill out, have a laugh. Let's go over to Lazarus' house, Mary, Martha and whatever. So Martha hears the word, right, and she's like, I need to tidy the house, I need to get food ready, I need to da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and her head's going and it's buzzing everywhere and she wants to get everything perfect for Jesus. And it's not like the chilled out mood where it's like, yeah, we'll pack the cushions and then order takeaway. No, this is your mum asking you to hoover under the fridge. You can't even get under our fridge sort of mood. That is what Martha was like. Anyway, the story goes on to say in Luke 10 verse 40, but Martha was distracted. So Jesus is at the house by this point. Martha was distracted by all the preparations that she had to make. She came to him, Jesus, and asked, "Lord, don't you care that my sister has left me to do the work by myself? Tell her to come and help me. Tell her, help me." And Jesus was like, "Martha, Martha," the Lord answered, "you are worried and upset about many things, but few things are needed. Only indeed one. Mary has chosen what is better, and it will not be taken away from her." See, Martha was distracted. That's what it says. Martha was distracted. She was bothered by things that just were not important. She was consumed by things that no one else cared about, frankly. She was more concerned about what other people thought of her than sitting at the feet of Jesus. See, distractions aren't a new thing. It's just been made more accessible. Distractions have been around since the beginning of time, and distractions have been trying to take you away from your relationship with God since the beginning of time. Spending time with God is the most important thing. When you spend time with God, that's when you really start to build that relationship with Him. When you spend time with God, that's where you find your purpose in life. When you spend time with God, that's where you find your value and your real worth. Spending time with God is where you figure out how to navigate life in the best possible way. Spending time with God is the safest space you can have, where you can express truly how you're feeling about everything. When you spend time with God, that's where you find your strength, and that's where you find your rest, and it's where you find the ability to forgive people. When you spend time with God, you find yourself being more kind and more loving and more patient. When you spend time with God, that's where you find your peace and your joy in any circumstance. When you spend time with God, that's where you find true life. When you spend time with God, you'll go away feeling full and not feeling empty. When it comes to spending time with Jesus, what are you doing? Are you being distracted by your phone? Are you being distracted by technology? Is that first in your life? Don't let a piece of glass take you away from the important thing. I just wanted to ask a simple question, right? So I don't know everyone who's watching this, and I don't know if everybody watching this is a Christian or knows God or has that relationship that I was just talking about. But you were listening to that list that I just said, and you're like, I want that joy, I want that peace, I want that purpose, I want that life, I want that safety, I want that relationship with Him, I want that fullness. All you have to do is say a really simple prayer. So I'm just going to say it now, and you can say it along with me if you want. It's literally going to be 2 sentences. And what I would like you to do after that is send us an email at wildfire@valleychurch.eu or send us a DM on our Insta. So I'm going to say that prayer now. Jesus, I'm sorry for living life how I want to live. I want to live for you now. Amen. And that's it. Easy. If that was you, you've just made the best decision of your life. Like, let us know. We want to help you. We want to send you some stuff to help you along the way. So I've talked about what can take us away from the important thing, but now I want to tell you how technology can draw you closer to God. So real practically, 4 things. 1, download the YouVersion Bible app. Set a reminder on the Bible app for the verse of the day every day when you want to wake up. So when you wake up in the morning, ding, you get a little reminder. The first thing you're reading and looking at on your phone is truth. Number 2, make a worship playlist on Spotify. Now, I know loads of people who have good ones. Johnny Carter's is pretty good. Andy's is pretty good. He's got a Wildfire one if you want to send him a message and ask for that. Or make your own with all your favourite songs on there and listen to it more than you listen to the other songs that you listen to. I don't know what you listen to nowadays, but listen to it more than that. Number 3, when you're about to watch a pointless YouTube video, double think and think, should I watch a preach instead? Watch a preach every now and then. I'm not saying watching YouTube videos is bad, it's really not. Like, I do it all the time. Could you benefit from spending some of that time listening to the Word of God? And number 4, and here's the challenge for this point. Number 4, turn your phone off when you're spending time with God. It's not going to kill you, I promise. You're not going to miss out on World War III or anything. You're not going to miss out on a zombie apocalypse. You'll be fine for 10-15 minutes. Turn your phone off when you're spending time with God, and honestly, you will benefit so much from just doing that one simple thing. So I'm going to try some of these things out this week because I know that I need to, and I know that 20 minutes with God is going to do me a heck of a lot more good than 20 minutes on TikTok. So, quick recap through the challenges. Challenge number 1, Go through who you're following, what you're listening to, what you're watching, and ask the question, is it helping me grow or is it wasting my time? Challenge number 2. Next time you're fishing for likes, send someone else something encouraging. And challenge number 3, turn your phone off when you're spending time with God at least once this week. Just try it out, alright? Well, that's all I've got time for today, guys. Peace out. Love you much, love.
Oh my word, Iona, that was such an incredible message. So relevant for the time, as I said earlier, so relevant for the age group. And I'm not just talking about the young people, I'm talking about the leaders as well. This is something I know I struggle with. You know, being totally consumed by this. And it does seem to be absolutely all around us, doesn't it? And I just really want you to focus in on the notes that you take and really think about what Iona said, because if we can take some of our attention away from that and focus it in on some of the areas that maybe we've been neglecting in our life, maybe we can, you know, get more energy, maybe we can, you know, have more passion for stuff, maybe we can see breakthrough in areas of our life that, you know, we weren't able to before because we were totally consumed by this one thing. So I really wanted you to thank Iona for that message because it was absolutely amazing, and let's see what's coming up next. Well, actually, I can tell you what's coming up next because I'm telling you about the challenge this week, because guess what? It involves me. Why is no one excited? Anyway, I am going to be reacting to your jokes, okay? And you know, like, I'm going to be telling you how many laughs, like how many, I'm going to give you a score out of 10, basically. And, you know, this is partly because quite a lot of people seem to think that I don't find stuff funny, but I do find stuff funny. I don't have a fake laugh. Melissa, that's not a real laugh. Anyway, we're going to go over to an example and then I'm going to react to it. So let's go over to Isaac Scholes, who's got a joke. Let's see if it's funny. I doubt it.
Two guys walk into a bar. The third one ducks.
Yeah. Thank you to Isaac for setting the bar. It's really awkward, isn't it? Because I'm obviously the funniest person. But setting the bar super low so that you guys can, you know, jump above it. I want to see your best jokes, your dad jokes, your silliest jokes, your most appropriate for the internet jokes. You know, be sensible, guys. Obviously, I'm not going to read it out if it's like weird. So like, let's send your jokes in. I'm going to be reacting to them next week. The person who does the best joke that makes me laugh the most is going to get a prize delivered to your house. So excited for that. And you know what else I'm excited for? What's coming up over the next week? Well, we've got church on Sunday, we've got Valley Online. I'm so excited for it, I'll just scoot to the side for a second. We've got a 10:30 service, a 4:30 service, a 6:45 service. 4:30, we've got an Ignite Hangout, which is our Connect group for Ignite, which is amazing. We get to hang out, we do family together. If you want any more information on that, it's going to come up on the screen now. And at 6:15, which is half an hour before the 6:45 service, we have an Ablaze Hangout. All the information is going to come up right now. The other thing I wanted to tell you about is our Instagram. Oh my word, our Instagram is absolutely going up at the moment. You guys are commenting, you guys are loving it, it's so good. We've got our Deeper series, which is where we do a Bible study as a whole youth. We've got our Leader Takeover, which is where our leader takes over. And we've got our Wildfire Wednesday memes. Johnny told me not to call it that, but I called it anyway. So let's have a little look at some of the memes from this Wednesday. So good, but they could be better. How could they be better? They could be better by you guys sending in your memes. You guys are way funnier than our team. You're definitely way funnier than Johnny. And some of you might be thinking, Andy, didn't you make that joke last week? Well, that is true. But you know what? It is truth. And we press into truth here at Wildfire. So yeah, get your memes sent in. If you want to join the meme team, then, you know, just message one of them. They'd love to have you on board. As I say, you guys are definitely funnier than Johnny. Anyway, I have loved spending time with you guys here tonight. I cannot wait to see you next week. We love you all. You guys are incredible. Invite a friend to next week. We want to see as many people as possible in the live chat below next week. Let's go out with a song of praise. See you next week, guys.
in need of a new direction. But love came and picked me up out of the dust and gave me a new beginning. The old has gone, the new has come. The dark is a light, the chains are now gone. Never looking back, your grace has won my heart. You've given me a new start, taking on the old. Jesus, you're the hope that's burning in my soul. Forever we are free now, living in your love. You gave me a new start, created a new heart. You're never letting go. Oh, whoa, oh, you're never letting go. Oh, whoa, oh, you're never letting go. Oh, whoa, oh, you're never letting go. There's a fire running in my bones. Your spirit's alive. He's given me new direction. Now everything I have is yours. So take my life and make me a new creation. The old has gone, the new has come. The dark is light, the chains are now gone. Never looking back, your grace has won my heart. Oh, you've given me a new start, taking on the old. Jesus, you're the hope that's burning in my soul. Forever we are free now, living in your love. You gave me a new start, created a new heart. You're never letting go. Oh, whoa, oh, you're never letting go. Oh, whoa, oh, you're never letting go. Oh, whoa, oh, you're never letting go. Come on, we sing. The old has gone, the new has come. My dark is light, the chains are now gone. Never looking back, your grace has won